प्यारे बच्चों, अब हम आगे डिस्कस करेंगे आज का टॉपिक सॉलिड स्टेट का। नेक्स्ट टॉपिक है क्रिस्टलाइन सॉलिड। हमने कल डिस्कस किया था क्रिस्टलाइन सॉलिड एंड एमॉर्फस सॉलिड, और उसके कुछ एग्जांपल्स और कुछ उनके फोर्स और कुछ डिफरेंस हमने डिस्कस किया था। क्या क्या उनमें डिफरेंस होता है, जैसे मेल्टिंग पॉइंट का क्या डिफरेंस होता है, एनिसोट्रोपिक, आइसोट्रोपिक, ये सब हमने डिस्कस किए थे। आज हम लेते हैं क्रिस्टलाइन सॉलिड के टाइप्स ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ मॉलिक्यूलर फोर्सेज और फोर्सेज ऑफ इंटरैक्शन बिटवीन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल्स एंड नेचर ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल्स। We can further classify the crystalline solid into 4 categories. It's based on the nature of forces. Like first one is molecular solid. In molecular solid, we will take first is a polar molecular solid. Polar molecular solid means in this molecular solid, constituent particles are molecules. That forces of interaction are between molecule and molecule. Remember. First one, polar molecular solid means having covalent bond, polar covalent bond. When molecules are held by polar covalent bond, means compounds which dipole moment is non-zero, which are polar in nature. Remember. So like SO2, NH3, HCl, HBr means cation and anions. The anions, these molecules are having non-metals, electronegative elements, and there is difference in the electronegativity, like sulfur, oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen and chloride, hydrogen and bromide. And what kind of forces are there in polar molecular solids? Dipole-dipole interaction, dipole-induced dipole interaction type of forces are there. Second is non-polar molecular solid, means pure covalent solid, pure covalent compounds. Constituent particles are molecules or atoms like helium, like inert gases, chlorine, oxygen, nitrogen, CO2, carbon tetrachloride, methane, like that. And forces of interaction are van der Waals forces, or we can say London forces. Both these type of compounds are not good conductor of electricity. Remember. Another one, hydrogen bonded. Here the solids like fluorine, oxygen, nitrogen, these three elements are able to form intermolecular hydrogen bonding with hydrogen. So like H2O, when in a crystalline form, in solid form, like alcohols, like amines, like hydrogen fluoride, all these compounds are categorized as hydrogen bonded molecular solid. Remember, there are two types of hydrogen bond, intramolecular and intermolecular hydrogen bond. Another type is ionic solid. In ionic solid, constituent particles are cation and anions, means they are having Coulomb force or electrostatic force of attraction, and the Coulomb force or electrostatic force of attraction are very strong forces. Example, all ionic solids, all ionic compound like NaCl, KCl, magnesium chloride, sodium sulfate, sodium carbonate, etc. These ionic solids have high melting points because of strong electrostatic forces of attraction, and they cannot conduct electricity in solid form. But in molten state or in aqueous solution, they can conduct electricity. This question asked in board or in general question paper, general test paper, that why ionic solid are conductor in molten state or in aqueous state, but not in solid form. Because in aqueous state or in molten state, ions are free to move, and when ions are free to move, then they easily conduct electricity. Another type of solid is metallic solid. We can say that there is one concept, one theory of metals like that. In metals, there is an ocean of electrons. Electrons are like water. Like water in ocean, water is flowing. Similarly, electrons are flowing, charges of electrons flowing in the metals, and these positive particles, positive ions are emerged in this ocean of electrons, and these positive particles are known as kernels. You know, metals are having a strong interaction between the particles, like silver, gold, iron. All metals come in this category, and you know, they are very good conductor of electricity, heat and electricity in a solid state as well as in molten state. And another category, network solids or covalent solid, like you know, diamond is there one having network of carbon atoms. Silicon carbide, SiC, carborundum. It is also known as artificial hardening element made by man, and it is harder just like to diamond. It is used in cutting the rocks. आपने सुना है कि डायमंड का टूल्स होता है रॉक्स को कटिंग करने में, ड्रिल में, लेकिन वो डायमंड नहीं होता, वो सिलिकॉन कार्बाइड होता है, SiC। क्वार्ट्ज, इसमें सिलिकेट्स वगैरह होते हैं हमारे, ये सब इस कैटेगरी में आते हैं। तो हमारे क्रिस्टलाइन सॉलिड में आपको कुछ एग्जांपल्स आपको दे रहे हैं एक पिक्चर के रूप में, उसमें से आप सेलेक्ट करिए। आपकी NCERT बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है, और इसका भी हम स्क्रीनशॉट आपको दे देंगे, और इनको आप नोट्स बना लीजिए।